I'm Jules, and this is Music and Love Heal. Okay, so this is the final video in our introductory breathing for singing, and this is going to talk about vocal hygiene. So the way you care for your voice directly affects how it sounds, how it endures, how long it lasts, and whether or not you will have potential vocal problems in the future, which you want to avoid at all costs if possible. Okay, so number one, breathe, warm up, and get your instrument nice and ready to do any sort of strenuous work. Always breathe, always warm up your body and your instrument, preferably classical warm-ups. And then you can go into your other genre of jazz or belting or rock or whatever it is you do in this world. Okay, I always recommend classical warm-ups first. Tried and true. I've been teaching for decades, and I'm going to say it works. Okay, number two, the best time of day to sing, I would say don't sing very early in the morning because your body is not awake and your voice is not awake. You know when you roll out of bed and you're groggy? It's not great for singing. Ditto, it's not great to sing at the end of the day if you're vocally fatigued. So try to find maybe your lunch hour or a time of day when you're awake, but your voice isn't overly tired. Do not overuse your voice. If you want to be a singer, or if you want to just practice singing a lot, you can't use up all your voice talking. So it's one of the trade-offs we as singers have to make. You have to learn how to speak on the voice, which I can definitely do a video about later. And you also have to learn to conserve your speaking voice, because if you use it all up speaking, you're not going to have too much for singing. I'm sure everybody's gone out to a restaurant and talked too loud at a birthday party, and then they come home and they're hoarse. So that doesn't work. So singing and speaking, you have to learn how to speak well, and you have to speak conservatively so you have voice left for singing. You want to avoid vocal fatigue. So you have to sleep well. You have to hydrate. These are mucous membranes and they need hydration. Shower is good. Humidity is great. Drinking a lot of water. Okay, don't oversing. If you sing too much in a day and you feel too hoarse, you've done too much. And then if you try to sing the next day and you're hoarse again, you're on a fast track to having vocal problems. Many singers have vocal problems, particularly in the pop realm. The list is long if you Google who's had vocal problems, and we won't name names. But you want to avoid that at all costs. So you need to relax. You need to learn how to sing without overdoing it, okay? And we can go into a lot of detail in upcoming videos. Alcohol, pretty bad for your voice. Cigarettes, marijuana, not good for your voice. Am I a perfect vocal singer when I am singing? Yes. When I'm off performing in my career, as far as not doing it for a while, I do tend to lapse. But when I have professional gigs and when I am very interested in singing consistently, vocal health is an absolute must, okay? I already talked about sleep. You need sleep. Sleep is the body's way of rejuvenating your entire physiological system, particularly the voice. So you want to make sure you get 8 hours, 9 hours. When I have a gig, sometimes I sleep for 10 hours and then I don't talk for 2 days before it. And then I sing like a goddess. It's a lot of work, but it works. Okay. If it hurts, it's wrong. This is very important. If you're singing and it hurts, you're going too far. There is a maxim, sing with your interest, not your principle, right? So The point is, if you're constantly pushing your voice to the edge, to the point where it hurts, again, you're on the fast track to vocal problems, which can end up in serious damage that requires surgery. And tragically, sometimes people's voices don't ever really come back. So don't be filled with ego and think that your voice is going to last forever. It is a fine sports car engine, but if you burn it out and ruin it, it's very hard to bring it back from the brink, okay? So you want to be conservative and smart. Okay, last thing about food. First of all, don't sing on a food stomach ever. You might throw up. Singing is all about using your diaphragm. The diaphragm sits above the stomach. So if there's a lot of food in your stomach and you're trying to sing, it's not good. Acid reflux, very, very bad. You're getting acid coming up your esophagus, literally singeing your vocal cords. So if you have acid reflux issues, you need to take care of that. Fix your diet. I always prefer fixing the diet over taking pills, but you need to nip that in the bud. Dairy is notoriously very bad for singing, creates a lot of phlegm. So if you drink a milkshake and then try to sing a concert, it's not going to go well. Spicy food, I love it. If you've got to sing, not recommended. Again, we're getting into acid reflux. Tomato sauce also gives singers problems. Basically, you want to eat very gentle, alkaline food. Fruit is great. Melon, apples stimulate the digestive enzymes that help create spit, which helps lubricate your instrument. So apples are actually great backstage. I am a big fan of melon, cantaloupe. Tea with honey. Caffeine is very dehydrating. Do I drink a ton of coffee? Yeah, I do. If I'm walking on stage, am I going to drink a coffee? Never in a million years. My favorite is throat coat, which is slippery elm, which is a natural herb that works like a charm to relax the vocal mechanism. Or if I can't find throat coat, I do peppermint tea. Honey is great. Honey coats the throat, helps lubricate, lock in the moisture, and always a ton of water. Keep it hydrated. Singers, there's two things about singers, right? They got their scarf and they got a water bottle. So, and it works. So again, get used to thinking about your instrument as something that is precious and a temple. And again, am I the perfect vocal health person when I'm off season for a couple of years? No, I'm not. But no one's perfect, and it's better to at least know what you should be doing. So again, you want to avoid vocal damage, vocal problems at all costs. I really hope this helps. We're going to go into a lot more detail. We have a lot of things to talk about, but I am so thankful that you are here with me. And please like, share, subscribe. If you have any comments, feel free to submit them for review. And as always, I say, please walk in peace. I love constructive criticism. I don't like haters and trolls. So please don't bother with that, because the comments will just not go through. All right. Namaste.